Don't you dare judge another human being. I don't know what y'all teach in this church, but don't you dare. Let folks be who they are and leave them alone and love yourself. You look in the mirror. Ain't nothing about you perfect. Everybody's got something. That's right, you too. Little cute thing. I love babies. Leave folks alone. If they gay, schmay, lay, or hay, leave folks alone. And look in the mirror at yourself. You better look in the mirror. Judging people, judging your cousin, always got something to say about somebody. I'm glad to see y'all ain't dressed up. Half the people in church spend their whole time looking at what somebody's wearing. I was so glad to see that man in jeans that met me at the car. I was like, oh, things have changed. And I'm glad to see it. All the big old hats were just blocked away. Couldn't see nothing. Like carrying on. I put on pumps for y'all. I just had a knee surgery. I had to take them off. They look good right now. I feel good struggling. Yeah, like a black jaguar. Yeah. She's sauntered and she's sashayed. Well, that's what I do. So, I was diagnosed. Then I thought, She said, you might benefit from medication. I said, no, I ain't taking no medication. Don't put that stuff in me. But then, y'all, it got hard. Oh, Jesus. When I didn't get waiting to exhale, I couldn't believe that. I just, the depression set in so deep. When I didn't get orange is the new black. See, but I'm going too far into the future now. But it's still the same projection. Right now, I'm okay with that. Because I got blackish, didn't I? Hey! Ruby Johnson! Hey! Hit TV show in these streets. I don't want nobody. Oh, you know it. And these fools told me to rap for my book. Hey! Yeah, you know it. Rap for my book. Yeah, I sang that on The View. They didn't know what to do with me. I said, yeah, you know, Whoopi and I have been friends a long time. So, that's what happened. I went to therapy, and I stayed in there for 17 years, twice a week. Yes, I did. And even this morning, I had to take my bipolar medicine. But look at it. Oh, the book. Put it in there. I put it all in here. The poverty, the abuse as a child. I was molested by the pastor of my church when I was 15 years old. I had a knife to my throat in an attempted rape. I ended up talking myself out of it. Later on, the detective told me, he said, I want you to know, Miss Lewis, you will suffer some emotional side effects from the knife being at your throat. He said, but I want you to keep in the forefront of your mind, 1 out of 3 million women can talk themselves out of rape after the door closes. You read the book to see how I did that. I escorted him out of my house. that boy was not going to rape me or cut me. My skin was too pretty. Yeah, see, some things just evolve into just what the moment is. My skin was too pretty. Look at me. You ain't cutting me, boy. I'm a gangster. Don't you get that with me. Don't you get that movie star twisted. I'm from the street. I'm from the street. That's why I can talk to everybody. Ain't nobody. I've lived the spectrum. See? Oh, I know what it's like. I do. And I know what you're going through. All of you. I can look at your face and tell you your story. You see, my profession is studying people. I can look at you and see that you need a hug or love. I can look at you and know you're depressed, because I was depressed for 33 years of my life. 33 years. But I was interviewed by a journalist the other day, and I was walking around my bedroom, and I was talking to her and telling her about the book, and I heard myself say these words. I said, baby, I was under the covers in the dark for so long. And then I saw my big window with my French doors. And I realized in that moment, I might have been under the covers, but I never closed the curtains. See the light, I didn't cut all the light off. Ah, y'all, come on. I never closed the curtains. I gave up, but I didn't quit. You got to be in it to win it. And now, after all of that therapy, and finding out that it wasn't my fault that the pastor molested me, he took everything from me in those 7 seconds. And it's on the internet that he raped me. He did not rape me. He molested me. He took everything from me in 7 seconds. You see, it still gets you, don't it? When somebody touches you inappropriately. We had visited another church. You know how the choir will go visit another church? And I got to ride with the pastor. Oh, I was so excited. I got to ride with the pastor. That was a big thing. So on the way, I asked him just like this. I'm 15 years old. I said, Pastor Hurd, do you think I could be a star? He pulled the car over, leaned over, tried to kiss me and put his tongue in my mouth. But see, I clenched my teeth, and he circled his tongue around. And then I felt his hand on my breast. And he saw that that wasn't going to happen, because I was little Jenny Lewis, a gangster. Even then, I'm shocked that he came for me. Because see, I wasn't no passive little girl. I'd cuss your ass out. People would, back in them days, people would say, good morning, little Jenny. I go, yeah. That's the kind of child I was. And don't say I was cussing, because I'm whispering every one of them. Some of you might look at me with disdain. I don't care.
I know that's right.
I don't care. I don't really care what you think about me. This ain't the truth I'm talking about. This is my truth. This is how I saw it, tasted it, smelled it, touched it, and felt it. I thought my brother was going to get mad at me for writing this book, because I told, you see, when I got home from him molesting me, when he pulled off the highway, and then he started to drive after he did that to me. He pulled off and didn't say a word. Silence, and I sat there like, and then you freeze. And then you don't tell nobody. Because most of the time they'll get a child and tell them they're going to kill their mama or something. Sick. Sick. So sick. So when he pulled off on the exit ramp, I opened the door to spit him out of my mouth. And he grabbed my arm because he thought I was going to jump. Went home, ran right in there and told my mama she was in love with him. Oh, sucky, sucky, the Dickens. She didn't know what to do with that. My mother was 3 generations from slavery. When a black woman had a child, she didn't get attached to it because she knew they were going to sell it down the river. You better walk with me today because you know I'm true. I don't hold nothing back. You know what this book did for me? It freed me. I laid my burden down. I told everything. And you better lay yours down. I want everybody in here to do me one favor. I ain't gonna ask you for nothing else. I didn't even write this book for money. You know how much money I got. Look, watch this, watch this. Don't ask me for none, but you gotta love me. You have to. Solo in church. That's how I got in show business. I was 5 years old and I sang, whoa! 5 years old. You brought me a mighty long way. You know what they got? Hey! 5 years old, I was leaning up against the pew going, lungs this little. You brought me a mighty long way. You brought me hard. They said I couldn't make it, but you brought me. 5 years old. Child, they got up, screamed and hollered and cried and carried on. I stood there with my thumb in my mouth like this, cross-eyed. But I remember thinking, this is life. And I never looked back. I've been entertaining ever since. I had one job outside of show business. I toasted the buns at McDonald's. And I burnt them. They fired my ass so fast. I was fired. Look, she said, yeah, girl, they fired me. They said, get that girl off the cash register. See, it wasn't digital then. You had to take the money and push all the money. I put some in my pocket. said, I want a fish fillet. I said, no, you want a Big Mac. And I later took that job and wrote a funny song called So Won't You Fan My Bernstein Burn. I made it sexual. Oh, Lord. I hope somebody's filming this so I can laugh at it later. No, Lord. So after, where am I in the store? You better know. Where am I? The cash register, what was I getting? But no, not that. I'm talking about the story before I started acting a fool. The motherly love with the pastor. See, you see what happened? I had to get funny in order not to feel that pain. You see how I ran from that pain? Ooh, yeah, I told my mama. Y'all, she didn't know how to deal with that. Wasn't no Oprah Winfrey back then. Wasn't no 911. So, of course, it was pushed down and never discussed again. But there's a chapter in this book. How many years later? 20? Because 20 years later, I called the pastor after I got out of therapy. And he answers the phone. He said, hello, Jenifer. We're so proud of you. You're on television. I said, it ain't that kind of call. MF. I said, it ain't that kind of call. And I tore him up. I said, go and hang up. I'll fly back to St. Louis and I'll blow that little stupid storefront church up. Go and hang up the phone. Go on and deny that you did it and see what happens. Ignore me and see what happens. Watch what I do because I'm on television. You freak. I said, are you still molesting little girls in your church, Pastor? It's 20 years later, you still doing that? Did you do it to my cousin? Did you do it to my sister? I already know you did it to my mother. That chapter is titled that. It's right here. It ain't that kind of call. MF spelled all the way out. Oh! Ooh, shalala. So then after I went and took care of myself and found out who I was and how good my heart was and how talented I truly was, going to college and educated myself. Then the jobs came through. Back to back to back to back. You saw it. When you flipping through them channels, every time you see me, you stop. You go, oh, yeah. There she is. Hey. Yeah, that girl alone. Hey, that's my mama. That's my auntie. There she is. You stop the remote because you know you're going to be entertained. You know when the scene is over, they didn't see nobody else in it. I love that girl. I'm so good. And I know it. And if you good, you're going to know it too. You're going to start looking in the mirror and you're going to say, I'm fabulous. You're going to start looking in the mirror and say, I'm worthy. You're going to start looking in the mirror and you're going to say, I'm a good person. You're going to start looking at AKA in these streets. Yeah, you're going to start after this. Oh, honey, Jenifer Lewis don't come in and you forget this. Somebody going to say, what's wrong with you? Oh, but I saw Jenifer Lewis today. And I don't want to be negative no more. I saw Jenifer Lewis today and I want to walk like she walked. I saw Jenifer Lewis today and she's a bad. I saw Jenifer Lewis and she takes no prisoners. I saw Jenifer Lewis and I'm changed because I'm going to tell everybody who touched me inappropriately. I'm going to tell them, I'm going to lay my burden down now. Watch me. Watch me honor her and myself. Watch me look in the mirror. Watch me look in the mirror now and take responsibility for all of my choices and stop blaming my mama. She did the best she could, but it still don't excuse it. You don't get to beat your children. I got scars on my body now from those belts that came down on my skin. They wanted me to, as a joke, to use a belt, not hit him, but to hold a belt as a joke with little Dre on Blackish. I called the writers, I said, oh, I'll hold a little switch, little one, but you ain't putting no belt in my hand. Look at my back. Guess what they did to us? We don't get to do that to each other. You talk to your child and don't snatch them either. You control yourself and go get help. All that rage. Of course we got rage. I used to snatch people up by their collar and throw them up against the wall. Just rage. Sick of being treated bad by white men. Leave the white people alone. Leave the white people alone. And look in the mirror. They gonna do what they gonna do. They gonna get what they deserve, and you gonna get what you deserve. To hate the tyrant is to become the tyrant. You get to hate nobody or nothing. You better go sit under a tree. You want to hear the voice of God? Shut up and listen. You want to see the face of God? Look in the mirror. What's inside of you? Let me tell you something about me. I ain't perfect. But I know some things. I've been all over the world. I've seen it all. I've seen people sleeping in graveyards, the shanty towns in South Africa. People hungry on the side of the road in Egypt. Yeah, I'm on my book tour, but I'm going to Flint, Michigan. God! Somebody is going to fix the water. Watch me. I'm going to Parkland and talk to them little kids. You better do something. Ooh, And don't even let me start, my beautiful black people. You will go to the polls at midterm, and you will vote. Don't even start me. Oh, don't sit at home, babies. Don't think your vote won't come. You saw what the black women did in Alabama? Oh! Y'all remember that song that I put on the internet saying, I don't care who you are or where you work, get your side and vote. Better get out and vote, y'all. Come on now. All right, that's my story. Let's get some questions. What you got? And don't be scared of me. I'm scared of myself, though. You believe that? Come on, who got a question about the book? Who's in? On the mic? Don't get no mic at all. Don't even get it. This is the day you gonna show me who you are. You gonna stand up and you gonna open your mouth and you gonna talk to me. Shout it out. Come on, girl, and scream it out. Your name is Jenifer Lewis? Okay, wait a minute, honey, because she's too bold. I'm scared of her. She's going hollering before I even jump her in. Come on, mama, what you want? Your name is? Get her the mic. I can't hear nothing. You know why? I'm going to tell you why you can't hear. Because of the acoustics. This is carpet. And carpet swallows the voice. All right. So y'all off the hook. Come on, boo.
And I was using my teacher voice. Okay. The women in the book that pulled you in, do you still have a relationship?
You know I do, girl.
Can you name some of the women?
I'll tell you all of their names. These were the women in the book. We had a club called The Boat. And we would meet pretty much like once a month. They would talk about their children. Some of them were on crack. They would talk about their adventures, their travels. It was just to me. We would break bread together. They would bring wonderful food. You know, I couldn't cook. I didn't bring nothing. And they loved me. I was the youngest one. And it was Beverly Heath, that woman that took. Y'all, I was under a table when she pulled me from under there. She said, Jenny, what you doing under the table? I was 34 years old, in fetal position, scared to death of life. Come on. And she said, Beverly Heath, Dr. Barbara Richardson, Myra Lebo, Dr. Medria Williams, and Ozhar. They were wonderful, y'all. They raised me up. And I'm grateful to them to this day. Yes. And if you ain't got no good mama, find some mamas. I did. I had an old Jewish woman. I had a woman that was Billie Holiday's friend until she died. All of my teachers were my mama. They loved me. They saw that I had potential, and they looked after me. Poor thing, I got pregnant anyway. I had to go get an abortion. Ain't no shame in my game, y'all. Huh? What's the next question?
Hi, Miss Lewis.
Hi, baby. Your little cute self.
I'm so thank you, and I'm so nervous because you.
Don't be, honey. I am you.
Oh, thank you. I just wanted to thank you for coming out and being so open about your abuse. I currently am a social work final semester MSW student.
Come on!
Yes!
Come on,
I'm working now in Baltimore City Child Welfare System, and I also work for the Baltimore City Baltimore Child Abuse Center as an advocate. And a lot of mental health problems or a lot of mental health issues or challenges come from adverse abuse in childhood.
Abuse.
And just the idea or just knowing that you're open with your abuse is refreshing.
Yes, ma'am.
So many people don't open, or so many children aren't open, and it goes from generation to generation.
Generation to generation. Y'all, stop the pattern. Somebody loves somebody. Go educate yourself, leave your kids alone. And stop leaving your kids alone with Uncle so-and-so. You know if your husband's sleeping with your daughter. And don't act like you don't. Stop that stuff. I only say this stuff because I got cousins and I got aunts and uncles too.
Just want to say thank you again.
You're welcome,
Can I
darling.
have a hug?
Oh, honey, you know I don't touch love. But I'm going to give you... No, I don't. Because I travel and I don't want to catch the flu from nobody. Do you understand? I have to stay healthy.
That's right. That's right.
Come here, baby.
Oh.
God bless you. I mean it. No, that's me. I told you I ain't perfect. Don't be touching me. You can't touch me. I don't want to get sick. I know what you got. And you know you shake somebody's hand. I got gloves with me right now because I don't want to shake nobody's hand. That's how you get the flu. I don't think I'm better than you. I am you. You better wake up to that too. Ain't nobody better or worse than nobody else. You better love somebody. What you want, baby? Good afternoon, Pumpkin.
I just want to share my story briefly. I'm a 33-year-old mother of three, going through a divorce. I'm bipolar as well.
Bipolar.
Right
Okay,
in the
baby.
memoir, I'm going to show you. I used my last $4.20 for 3 buses to come here to see you today. I want to know how you forgave your mother, because my mother rode past me on a bus and went to work. But I made it here to see you today.
Now, you, I'm going to hug. Go sit down, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you. I did not forgive my mother. I forgave myself. You hear me? I don't believe in all of that. I forgive you. No, you don't. You ain't gonna forget what that did to you. You forgive yourself. Be forgiving. Now that's a character. That means to me to have compassion. Because Oprah Winfrey said, when you see somebody all evil and covered in their shame and done repressed all of their pain, when you see that, don't ask, what's wrong with him? No, you ask, what happened to you? Oh, see, that's the part. That's the part. When I talk to my mother, you'll read in the book, I wrote her a letter. She'll change. Some people ain't gonna change. There ain't nothing you can do for your mother, girl. Your mama's who she is, as mine was. You take it. What's your name? Marquita McCoy. Come on now. Say the name of your book.
Hashtag Keita Chronicles.
Now listen to me. You have one job on this planet. And that's to take care of you. I'm talking about self-care. You don't get to eat fried chicken maybe once a week. If. You don't get to eat no donut every morning. You get to look in the mirror and say, this donut is killing me. And I got fat hanging off everywhere. And I'm going to walk past this donut this morning. And did I tell them about the journal? Oh yeah, honey. Y'all gonna walk out of here and you gonna go right to the store and you gonna get a journal. You're gonna write down every day how you feel, what you thinking, what you ate, what you slept with. Watch out now. I said what? Because if it ain't love, you might want to walk away. It's a waste of time. Like when you read this book, you're going to be like this. Look, y'all. I'm going to be like, well, damn, how many men did she sleep? Wait a minute, she said she had a sex addiction, but... and then you're going to go, oh, yeah. All right, Jenifer. Yes, baby.
My name is Tia Marie Winters Jordan. I teach Morgan State University.
Morgan State University. I'm not a teacher. Come up in here. Come on.
Journalism students.
Journalism.
At Morgan State University. And many of them want to be entertainment reporters. What advice would you give to these future journalists that I can take back with me?
Let me tell you, this is what you take from me because this is all I know. If they in there, obviously it's a passion. Just love what you do. I was one of the lucky ones that found out at a very early age what I wanted to do. So my entire life, bipolar though I was focused on that. I got up every morning, went to dance class. I got up every morning, went to acting class, voice and speech. That's why you love my voice. Because I studied the classics, Shakespeare, Grant, Ibsen, Chekhov. Who? I studied, y'all. You tell them to love it. And tell them don't tell no lies. The press is going to survive this. We'll be all right. People will continue to write the truth. They will continue to study the greats. Just tell them to love it. And if you don't love it, and that comes with everything, then just don't do it. Don't waste your life. We ain't got nothing but 5 minutes left.
Right.
We come and we go. Time ain't forever. We age. I can't believe my knees hurt the way they do. I can't believe I got arthritis in my knee. That's why I took the boots off. I can't believe I'm... Hey, look at Jenny. But I can still do this. Watch this now. Look at it. Watch. Look at this. Look. And that's with me, honey. I was cheerleading. I kept it. You gotta love me. Come on. Ooh. Next question.
What if you love it and you have a passion for it and you've gotten older, and where do you go from there?
Shh, girl, you ain't got to sit yourself down. I don't want to hear that. You better shut your mouth. Talking about some older. You've gotten better. Look at us, we both been raped. Hey! See, I love hugging y'all. Okay, y'all can touch me. Better not touch me. Leave me alone. Who is that? Is that Mocha? That's like my girlfriend Mocha. Is that Mocha? Hey, Mocha! Look at Mocha, y'all! Okay. All right, we got to wrap it up. Mocha is responsible for this entire book tour and get me out in the world with this message. Give Mocha a good hand. And I want to introduce Paul Wharton from D.C., producer, executive producer of many, many shows that you see on television. And I want to introduce my manager, Julia Walker. Stand up, baby. You will see on the book, at the beginning of the book, I dedicate the book to her. Because when a con artist came into my life to get my money, he got some of it. He got 50 grand from me. Huh? Easy now, it was an investment. You know about that too, because everybody been conned one way or the other. Ooh! You know what I told him at court about that 50 grand? I said, that was sushi to me. Of course it wasn't. That hurt. Ooh, that hurt. But don't it hurt to get betrayed? Y'all, it hurt. And I hurt for a long time after that. But look at me now. The itch is back. I said itch. Now it'll be like, Pastor, she was cussing and everything. No, I didn't. And this is my sister's baby. This is Darren Jones. Yes. Went to Howard University. He's a trainer now. Look at that body. Hot mess. Go to his Instagram. It was dark-skinned man. Dark-skinned Darren is his Instagram. And he's exercising, pushing up, pulling up. I just love him. So proud of you. I don't know what to do. My sister's baby. I didn't have any children. I married my career and I got no regrets. I did adopt a little girl. That's my boom-a-boom. She's 30 now. Hot mess. Ooh, she got Jenifer Lewis on. I'll be like, I'll be running from my daughter. I said, I'm sorry. I joined the Big Sister, Big Brother program. Y'all go get a child to mentor. If you sit around tomorrow, I'm bored, go get a child. Let me tell you what I define as sin. There's only one to me. When a person says, I'm bored. Oh, Lord have mercy. You want to insult God. Go and say that. Oh, flowers out there. Trees. Moon rising in the sky. Sun setting on the ocean. Children's eyes. The eyes of children. You know, when you're looking in a baby's eyes, you can't think of anything negative. Somebody to help, somebody to give back to, and you bored. This baby been asleep the whole time. I don't know how anybody can sleep through Jenifer. I'm just playing, he's so cute. And he's sleepy too. How you doing, sweetie? How you doing? How old are you? You're beautiful. What you gonna be when you grow up? A singer? And you can be the best singer. That reminds me of a song. I sing. I love this one. I sing because I'm happy. Yeah. I sing because All right, I think I have to start signing books or something. Doing something. Who's that? Yes, you can. Yes, you can talk to me later. Because I saw you crying. Look at me. You won't be shy after today, baby. Look at me now. Because whatever it was, it's over. Because you're feeling it. And once you feel it and know how that feels, and you won't do that no more. I don't even know what it is, but I know what it is. And I know it's over. Because once you have the courage to feel it, this you get her a diary. You go get you a journal, you hear me? And you gonna write every day. And then when I'm old and ain't got no teeth, I'm gonna be reading you. You hear me? Oh, you gonna write your story. This is my story. Where am I going, Julia? Right here? This is my song. Y'all come on, whatever's going on, let's do it. Bye, baby. I know you love me. I can see it. Thank you.